So Jesus tells the ruler all these things he needs to do. Keep the commandments. Keep the commandments. And as we should do today, keep the commandments. But the thing about Christ and his grace is that even when we can't keep the commandments, we're still forgiven. We're still forgiven. And the good thing about Christ and his grace is that his forgiveness should make you want to keep his commandments. See, it's a win-win situation. Because if we can't keep his commandments, he forgives us. But the fact that he loves us so much that he forgives us should make us want to keep his commandments. Okay. So the young man said to him in verse 20, all these things I have kept from my youth. What do I still lack? What do I still lack? All these things I kept from my youth, what do I still lack? This young man has been deceived from his childhood. He has been deceived from his childhood. He was told that you have to do these rituals, you have to do all these things in order to be pleasing to God. In order to be righteous, you have to do this, this, and this. In order to go to heaven, you have to do this, this, and this. But yet and still, this man still lacks. He still lacks. See, and the same thing happens in the church today. These churches today have all these man-made rules and rituals that are not lining up to biblical characters. It's not lining up to the word of God. But they telling you have to do this, you have to do all of that, you have to do all these things in order to be righteous in the name of the Lord. But Jesus is saying, all you have to do is Jesus told the ruler, all you have to do is sell your possessions, give to the poor, that will get you treasures in heaven, and follow me. I'm jumping ahead of myself. The young man said to him, all these things I have kept from my youth, what do I still lack? When we keep these rituals and all of these, give me the words, all of these worldly acts, when we keep these rituals and all these worldly acts, we're still lacking. Because we have to understand, when you put so much focus on, we need to do this, this, and this, you're moving God out of the process. When the only thing you need to focus on is the Lord. So does that mean you have to have a three-piece suit on to preach? No. Does that mean only clergy sits in the front row? No. Does that mean that women have to have skirts down to their ankles? No. See, we as men have gained this power because we're leading the congregation, so we set our own rules, but not realizing the rules we set up moves God out. Right. Therefore, the congregation who's following all these rules, one day they say, I did all this, but yet I'm still lacking. Okay. So the ruler is saying he's still lacking. So Jesus says to him, if you want to be perfect, if you want to be perfect, if you want to be whole, my God, go sell what you have and give to the poor, and you will have treasures in heaven, and come follow me. Now, Jesus told him to sell what you have, give to the poor, come follow me. Now, what we need to understand is that Jesus was not telling him to go somewhere, get flat broke, and follow me. That's not what he was telling them. Because we have to understand, Judas was in charge of the money purse, right? So they had possessions. So if Jesus had possessions, naturally he wants you to have possessions as well. So he was not telling them, go become flat broke, then come see me. That's not what Jesus was saying. What Jesus was showing this ruler is that you cannot worship your possessions more than you worship the Lord. You can't desire your cars and your houses more than you desire God. Are you with me? Yeah. You see, you can't put all of your passion in your possessions. You see, and it'll help you if you realize that all your possessions came from God anyway. Right. Yeah. So when the rich young ruler heard this, he went away sorrowful. His feelings was hurt because he had great possessions. You see, the problem we have today is that we have so many possessions that we forget to possess the Spirit. See, we have so many things that we are focused on, iPads and iTunes and Androids and all this. We're so focused on these cars and trying to get these houses that we forget to focus on the Lord.